Right, because we have to have a quorum.
Do you want me to see if I can get a hold of David?
Probably should.
Okay.
I don't see no big pickup truck out there.
Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Excellent.
We're missing a warm body.
Looks like you're missing two.
You make three.
I make three.
John Bentner's out of town as well today.
Okay.
So I know David has read his text message. Hold on. I have bubbles. He said, sorry, be there in 10 minutes.
We can wait.
Okay.
Well, I was always under the impression that if you had to go 15 minutes, you were done.
Is it my imagination or did we get new chairs?
They're new chairs.
Okay.
You have to be careful with them though, with the arms. If you go all the way up and you push them in, they'll scrape out. But other than that, they're nice.
Man, want water?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. I'm good.
I'm good. Thank you. That's to just have busy.
Hmm.
About the docking tonight.
A lot of damage to your trees or anything during that little.
No,
microcurrent?
neighbor, the little girl's playhouse got blown way over. Broke the swing set and. Guess that's for us to sign. We can do that while we're sitting here. I noticed going through the housing addition, there's a lot of trees and stuff piled up at the curb.
Oh, yeah. My neighborhood's full of them. Mondo,
Or
um,
He's there, yes.
these for tonight.
You can go have two, got three tonight.
the generator.
But because they put secretary, because he's secretary, they would have put Austin. Somebody to attend.
Scott Lynn will be on this side of 31 next week, cleaning up all the brush and lead. The guy just got done with parkour. All of sawmill. So
You see, next week they're gonna do this side. All right, I'm a neighbor,
What is it?
We got a lot of
limbs and
those.
stuff.
Oh,
I'm like, did you guys?
yeah,
They're gonna do it next week.
no.
I had to explain to folks, I'm like, if you think you have it bad, please drive down to Maple Crest and go look at them. They got beat bad.
They did a great job the day of, I mean, I'm over here in Mary O'Brien. And they were there, like,
Yeah, it was, I had three guys plus Carmen, myself.
yeah, I don't know who it was, but I saw them driving.
Yeah, I had Aaron, Andrew out there, because they were hit pretty hard.
Yeah, we were
They
putting-
Get all that
yeah.
open, so Carmen and I were checking the town, just to
Yeah.
kind of get a full status. And I was cutting as I was driving, I'd get off, cut the road, open, push everything to the sides, keep on
Yeah.
going.
My neighbors were walking around with chainsaw and I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, do you want to borrow my chainsaw? I was out trying to get my sump pump to work.
Who got the worst of it?
Maple Crest,
Percent.
that's right on the other side of 31, west of 31, that older subdivision.
Oh, okay.
Because they have all those mature trees.
Old Wyland.
Yeah, old Wyland.
Yeah, they got huge trees over there.
A lot of folks just don't maintain their trees. I mean, you have a lot of that old growth that will come down eventually.
I saw a lot of pictures that people posted, but the inside of the trees were rotted.
Yeah, they're so,
And they said, oh, this is real bad. No, your trees are real old.
Right, exactly.
Here he comes.
I saw Fourth and Brunner, I mean, it was like a party of Brunner, felt like a party of folks just clearing all those trees there at the entrance. There's some still that are, they're kind of in a precarious situation.
yeah,
Trees are just leaning, like. We don't have strong winds soon.
right.
Well, we'll get this down. Get it back.
All rise.
Thanks for waking me up.
Oh, my goodness. If I would have known, I'd have made a phone call to you. No.
Got home from work, cut grass, took a shower, sat down and went to sleep.
I got your number, David.
Well, set.
Are.
Of course you are. Call to order the Whiteland Redevelopment Commission meeting for July 9th, 2026. Please rise for the pledge. Allegiance to the flag, the United States of America,
And to
the republic which
for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And roll call, please.
Tom Carroll.
Yes.
David Hawkins.
Yes.
Lee Trimble. Here. Brian Webb.
Here.
Hi, Brian.
We have a quorum.
All right. Minutes for June 11th, 2026. Any comments, questions? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to accept.
I'll make a motion, we accept the minutes for May the 14th.
A second?
I have a motion and a second. Can I have a vote by roll call, please?
Tom Carroll.
Yes.
Amanda Trimble,
Yes.
Brian Webb,
Abstain.
David Hawkins.
Yes.
Pass 3 with 1 abstain.
All right, voucher packet for June 9th, 2000, or July 9th, 2026.
We actually have 2 voucher packets. It is not a duplicate payment to Morphe Construction. We were a little behind in invoices, when they were setting up this bond and the payment to Morphe.
Jenny, I was looking and noticing that the Morphe lines have the amount of the voucher, but not the amount allowed filled in. Can we fill those cells in with the same amount?
So this one is not a actual check or a wire. It is being paid through the trustee with Old National Bank. We do not have checks. And when we select other, it will not fill in those blanks. The computer will not fill those blanks in, just the amount. And it
Okay.
doesn't put the date.
Can we handwrite it in?
We can handwrite it in. I can do that.
I would, and we do that.
Okay.
Comments, questions? All right, I'll accept a motion to accept.
I will, motion to accept the voucher packets.
Have a motion. Do I have a second?
A second.
Have a motion and a second. Can I have a vote by roll call, please?
Tom Carroll.
Yes.
Amanda Trimble.
Yes.
Brian Webb.
Yes.
David Hawkins.
Yes.
Pass 4-0.
Old business, having none. New business.
I can provide a
I guess there's,
update on a couple things. Might as well just do a new business if that's okay.
yeah,
Uh,
absolutely, because our agenda doesn't say anything about new business.
Right. At the last meeting, you authorized the award of the contract for the fire department generator and transfer switch. And all the paperwork has been reviewed and forwarded and I don't know that we've actually gotten the signed contracts back from the contractor at this point, but they are definitely in progress or in process and it should be getting notice to proceed. Actually, notice to proceed is part of the final documentation, but that they'll be ready to move here momentarily.
For the generator. So we have a notice of award here that was left for me to, I guess, have David review and sign.
I think, yeah, David and John are.
On to attest, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll need those. Now Armando was here, I believe, to give you an update on the roundabout construction.
Okay.
Yeah, either the generator or the roundabout. So I went through the generator line by line, everything is good, and I know you did your piece. As far as the roundabout, we are hoping that it gets opened on Tuesday, next week Tuesday. So there is, as of now, we're about 95% done with all the concrete. They just have milling, some striping, some concrete, and then the sculpture is about 2 weeks delayed. So,
Really?
yeah, so sandblasting and painting is gonna be an additional 2 weeks. So we're working through the actual logistics of that and what it's gonna look like. Because obviously we'll have the roundabout open, so we'll have to temporarily not close it down, but redirect traffic so that they can get a 50-ton crane in there to be able to place it.
Why don't we just close it down for the time period that it's gonna take to set that?
Like the additional 2 weeks.
Is it gonna take a full 2 weeks
Oh, no, to set it?
to set it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'll be just one day. That'll be one day. So what we're looking at right now is trying to do it on a Saturday or have them do it on a Saturday because just it minimizes the traffic, the flow of traffic around that area. Like I said, the logistics of it, the fact that it's a 50-ton crane, it's gonna take more room than what was initially anticipated for that project. Now, when they've done the dry setting or, they're kind of running through, it's taken them 4 hours to set it in place. So what I'm having them do is set it, move everything out of the way. They can still work inside of that roundabout cautiously and safely. Everything's already been pre-run, everything's already existing there. So it's just a matter of getting the sculpture completed, painted, and then installed.
For that period of time, let's just shut it down. I mean, it's not gonna hurt to close the road for 4 hours and to make it safer for everybody.
Yeah, so one of the things that they'll have to do is, we told them, they'll have to provide the MOT.
Right.
To do all that. And duly noted, we'll see what we can do to keep that open, because or else we're gonna end up having issues with 65. Because it's going outside of our projected window, outside of the projected window for the current MOT that's in place. So we're working with them to see how can we expedite this process. If we stage them where we want to, which would be the west leg, it still lets traffic go through the west leg, come through. They'll have to go to Graham, turn right on Graham, and then come in. So we're looking at creative solutions where it keeps them out of danger, and we
Okay.
can still get everything accomplished in a orderly fashion. The other thing that will be the outlier will be the landscaping. Just because doing it now, we take that risk of damaging plants and killing a lot of plants. So we're gonna push that to, before the contract ends, we're gonna push it to August timeframe so they can put them in, and it still safeguards our plants and anything that we're gonna put in.
Makes it the last thing going in, then there's.
Correct, the last thing. As of now, everything's already set. Duke came and installed all the light poles. All that is done. Like I said, about 95% of the concrete's completed. They have some final touches to do. There will be some striping that will be, completed as traffic is already open.
Right.
It's just the final stuff that'll be completed, but we're looking pretty good right now as we stand.
Good job.
Yeah. So, any questions? Any questions from any?
Thank you.
I do have one other update,
Sure.
and this relates to the patch project and the bond for the phase 2. You may remember that last disbursement, which was in December, there was a shortage on the phase 2. And at that time, round numbers, we collected $230,000. And that resulted in a shortage of about $30,000. Fortunately, this time around, the collection was approximately $300,000, so about $70,000 more. And though, yes, that was in excess of what was needed. And at this point in time, the cumulative shortage is only about $85. So they made up the difference of what was short last time. Wanted to give you enough.
Okay.
One quick question. Armando, I forgot to ask you, what is no, you can sit down. What's our occupancy rate of our warehouses out there right now? Is it better than what it used to be a year ago or so?
I have to get with Billy on that, but I know, for example, DHL, I know that they've dropped some of their numbers, dropped a little bit, but then we have Cummins whose numbers are gonna increase, right? I know DHL is trying to be balanced at a certain point, but some of the employees from DHL that will be, I won't say let go, but they're gonna end up transitioning toward the Cummins side. I think we're pretty balanced at this point, but come winter timeframe when DHL and then hire the seasonal employees, then you'll have that influx. If that answers your question.
Is most of the buildings occupied in some way?
They are.
What about in the patch project? Are those buildings filling up?
They actually are, because you had sugar boots that went in there, you had the soccer fields that went in there. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I want to point out to you guys that we did get the June settlement and it was entered for the TIF. $1,854,000. You'll notice that on your revenue reports. They've been behind.
Council, do you have anything else?
Nope.
Armando?
No.
No.
Comments, questions?
Nope.
Make a motion.
Or adjourn.
Thanks, everyone. See you guys next month.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.